YouTube, what's up? It's Erraticus with Uniquely Average Gamers, and today we are in the Evolve Alpha looking at the first level class of Trapper that you get. Now, full spoiler alert, we lose. We lose this one pretty badly at the end. But, good news, there's a lot we can learn from this as far as how the Trapper works in the team and how the monster can kick your ass if you're not paying attention. So first things first, let's learn about the Trapper. The Trapper falls in between two of the classes, I would say, of Support and Assault, and you'll see those classes in our other videos, but your main focus as the Trapper is to control the beast. So you'll see in the right-hand corner, the bottom right-hand corner, that you've got four abilities mapped to left bumper, right bumper, Y and B. You've got a gun on Y, you've got a mobile arena on right bumper, harpoons on B, and a passive of this animal called Daisy, which is tracking the monster and doesn't really have an active function. So you'll see right now that we are following the blue tracks you see here from the monster running away, but those can eventually go away depending on what the monster does. So that's where we get to use Daisy in two big ways: following her or leading her. Now, they aren't really distinguished by a button push or anything like that, but what's going to happen is Daisy will stay close to you and your team and pretty much assist you with things like reviving and damage and all that kind of stuff. Basically act as another party member for you. But if you stand still, let her catch up, and then take the lead, she will start to track the monster. Now, the best thing about having Daisy lead is that she won't lose the monster. She is far better at that because, well, she's an AI and a dog. So, as she tracks down the monster, you can make the choice to either go off on your own and have her follow, or again, let her lead and do what she's there for. The downside to having her lead, though, is that she is a cold, emotionless robot with no ability to predict the monster. So if you think you understand where that thing's going better than she is, you can position yourself in a way to intercept the thing in a way that she couldn't track. So we fast forward in time now to reap the fruits of our labors. Daisy has tracked the beast to a corner. We've got some pings there indicating that we have finally come across the beast, so now it's time to put our next and largest ability into work, which is the mobile arena. So a good Trapper is going to know when to use the arena, and a better monster is going to know how to force you to use the arena in a place that is more advantageous to him. As you see here, we've pretty much trapped him in an open area, which I think is hard for the hunters to fight with the monster. He's much more mobile than we are, and when there's less terrain for us to interact with, it's much easier for him to get around. Now, as you see, the priority as a monster when you get trapped in that arena is to kill the Trapper or to down him so that you can make your escape, or in this case, he doesn't need to, he just needs to beat the shit out of you. So when you're the Trapper, remember, when you put that arena up, your goal is to survive, otherwise that arena goes down and it's just back to open shooting. Jumping ahead in time yet again, we have our last encounter with the monster, which, as you heard in the spoiler before, doesn't go so well for us. But this is an area that I kind of prefer as a Trapper to create an arena. You can see that the monster kind of gets to go all over the place, but at the same time, you have that advantage too. I like taking that advantage, this vantage point you're seeing right now from kind of higher up, and then I'm using harpoon traps up here, hopefully, so that when he gets up here, he'll be trapped on top, or at least trapped for a moment, so that we can regroup and do something else. Now, obviously, that do something else in this occasion is die a lot, but the hope with the harpoon gun is that you're either preparing to keep him controlled while within the dome, or you're trying to prepare for where you think he's going to exit as his most convenient route of escape. So if you can get those things right, it's generally easier to make the most use of your dome and to obviously let your teammates do their job. But again, this time didn't go so well, but hey, the Trapper's still fun. To wrap this up, my overall impression of the Trapper is that it will most likely be my preferred class when playing the Hunter. I like the aspect of control that it brings to the fight, and putting all other game mechanics aside, this one has the most interesting set of abilities to me. Again, I'm a big fan of the control. I like the arena, I like the harpoons, and being able to enable my team in that way would make this my preferred. So that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video on the Trapper. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to ask us any questions you have on the classes. We did get to play all of them, so we know something even if we're not winning all the games. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.